Meet Maya and David Chen. They're 35 and 37. They have an 8-year-old son named Aiden, a 4-month-old daughter named Sophie, a mortgage in Mississauga, 2 incomes, and a genuine belief that their family is financially protected. They have group benefits through work. They have a little bit of savings. They have a TFSA that Maya set up at the bank 3 years ago. They are, by almost every measure, doing the right things, and they have 4 gaps in their financial plan that could devastate this family. They have no idea. Gap 1. Life insurance. David's employer provides 2 times his salary in life insurance coverage. He earns $95,000 a year. That means his family would receive $190,000 if something happened to him. Their mortgage balance, $620,000. Their combined monthly expenses, $7,800. At $190,000, Maya could cover the mortgage for about 3 months. Then what? The myth is that employer coverage is enough. The reality is that 2 times your salary was designed to cover your funeral and buy your family a little time, not to replace your income, pay off your mortgage, and put your kids through university. Gap 2. Critical illness insurance. Maya's group benefits include some disability coverage, but here is what it does not include, and what almost nobody thinks about until it's too late. If Maya is diagnosed with cancer tomorrow, survives her treatment, and spends 6 months unable to work, her disability coverage replaces about 60% of her income after a 90-day waiting period. For those 90 days, nothing. There is no lump sum payment. There is no emergency fund that covers a cancer diagnosis and a mortgage at the same time. Critical illness insurance pays you a tax-free lump sum the moment you survive a serious diagnosis. Not when you die, when you live. For a healthy 35-year-old woman, $200,000 in critical illness coverage costs approximately $80 to $120 per month. The Chen family has none. Gap 3. Disability insurance. David's back injury keeps him off work for 4 months. His employer has short-term disability coverage, 70% of his salary for the first 3 months. After that, long-term disability kicks in, eventually. But here is what most Canadians don't know. 1 in 3 Canadians will experience a disability lasting longer than 90 days before they turn 65. The most common causes are not dramatic accidents. They are mental health conditions, back injuries, and cancer. David's employer coverage is reasonable, but it has limits, gaps, and an income cap that means at his salary level, he's only replacing about 55% of what his family actually needs. Individual disability insurance, owned by David, not by his employer, would cover the gap. It would also travel with him if he ever changes jobs. His employer plan disappears the day he does. Gap 4. And this one quietly affects more Canadian families than any of the others. Maya opened her TFSA at the bank 3 years ago. She has contributed faithfully every month. She has $18,400 in it. It is sitting in a savings account earning 2.1% interest. At that rate, in 20 years, her $18,400 plus her monthly contributions will grow to approximately $67,000. If that same money were invested in a simple diversified mutual fund inside the same TFSA, same account, same tax-free status, at a conservative 7% average annual return, in 20 years you would have approximately $187,000. The TFSA is not a savings account. The bank named it that. It is a tax-free investment account, and the name has cost Canadian families billions of dollars in lost growth. Here is what closing all 4 gaps looks like for the Chen family. A $1 million term life policy on David, $65 per month at his age and health. A $500,000 term life policy on Maya, $40 per month. Critical illness coverage of $200,000 each, approximately $200 per month combined. Individual disability top-up for David to cover his employer plan gap, approximately $90 per month. Moving Maya's TFSA from savings to an invested mutual fund portfolio. Zero additional cost, just a different conversation with a different kind of advisor. Total additional monthly cost to fully protect his family, approximately $395 per month. That is less than their monthly grocery top-up at Costco, and it means that regardless of what happens to their health, their income, or the markets, this family does not lose the house. Maya and David closed all 4 gaps in one meeting. It took 45 minutes and cost less than they expected. The mortgage statement is still on the coffee table, but for the first time, neither of them is pretending not to see it. Because now, whatever happens, they have an answer. Most Canadian families are one conversation away from this feeling. You might be too. The link is below. It's free. It takes 20 minutes, and you will never look at that mortgage statement the same way again.